Thank you for joining me today. Congratulations on Treasure Trackers. Uh, how excited are you guys to have this movie come out, especially being something that, I mean, my generation, we grew up with this kind of movies. This is the kind of the heart and soul of the fall season where you can watch something together with your families. It's not too scary for your older, people who are gonna complain that you're too young to watch it, and it's also kind of cool and fun for the younger crowds. Let's start with you, Leah.
Of course, yeah. I think
Charity.
yeah, I respond to both. Yeah, it was really cool being, because fall is my favorite season. I love fall and like Halloween. It's like one of my favorite holidays, but I definitely love like, just the scented candles and the blankets and the cozy like fall vibe that you get in that season. So it was really cool to be like in a project that is like goes with my favorite season. And it's cool because I get to watch it this season. But yeah, I'm really excited for that like aspect.
Now, we'll start with this question, but kind of it's a question for all three of you. Um, did you guys find yourself relating with your characters? Is this something that you guys would love to do? Is explore a mystery in a small town where there's some folklore, there's a witch maybe? Is that something you'd like to jump into?
Yeah, it would be yeah, very interesting to jump into. Actually relate to my character, pretty cool him out because he's like the nerd and like the smart, funny comedic relief in the movie. I like to be a funny person. I actually liked acting out that role because I like to be funny, and it's like a nice person to be around.
Mm-hmm.
And how about for you, Amelia?
Oh, yeah. I resemble a lot with my character. I feel like she has so many different traits that I like get along with. She's very independent, and I feel like for me, I feel like I'm a very independent person, and she sticks up for herself and she sticks up for others, and that's like one of my biggest things I advocate for with my friends and just like my daily life is like I will always stick up for someone, and I think you really see that. And I don't think she necessarily wears her heart on her sleeve, but I think when you really get to know her, like you see a lot more than just like kind of like an outsider, like independent girl. Like she is a sweet, loving girl who just wants to find her people. And I think that was really cool to kind of like go into and also like bring those traits of myself out into her.
Sure.
And with your character, Charity, I related with her a bit because when I was a teenager, I was moved from a big California city, still in California, but to a small Central Valley agricultural based, closed roots. How was developing Leah for you?
Yeah, it was really cool. It's kind of interesting to see how she kind of just gets dropped off, with her crazy aunt, and it's really cool that you can relate to that. And like, I think one of my favorite parts actually of filming the movie, besides like the big adventure, was, the relationship that she makes with her friends, and she kind of bands together with like these like outcasts and like misfits and kind of the people that don't really fit in anywhere else, and they kind of like band together and just create a really special bond. And that happened, on screen and off. We all kind of got really close during the filming. Yeah, but it was just really cool to see, their relationships all coming together and how each of them were so different, but they all kind of went well together and like complemented each other in like the best ways. Um, so yeah, I think that was like one of my favorite parts actually of the whole movie was just like the relationship between Tessa, Marshy, and Leah. Yeah.
Really, and speaking about that relationship, how did you guys how build that chemistry off screen and get those vibes in order to be able to really gel on when you guys were on set?
Yeah.
I was gonna say, yeah, it was actually pretty cool how bonding with them on screen. That was cool. But also bonding with them off the screen. It was very fun. And the first day we went bowling, and then the night, and then after that we had actually stayed up and practiced lines together, and that was actually a pretty cool bonding moment. We laughed and we had fun together, and it really because of the environment and the experience on screen, we felt we had to be friends. Like not like we forced it. We just had to be like friends, but like
Yeah.
so close and always as close together. So it was like it was going to happen.
Yeah.
We were, yeah, sorry. No,
I-
you're
I'm
good.
kidding. I just think there were so many like tiny, like very like tiny things we did off of camera. Like we would play games in between scenes. We played this concentration game that I mean, like we would get everyone in on. I mean, we went to dinner together every night. If we weren't, I mean, we were literally by each other's side every day, every minute. I mean,
Mm.
I remember I would try like every different flavored iced tea at like every restaurant in Knoxville, and we would like rate it.
We would rate the ice.
We
Yeah.
would rate the ice. I know it's weird, but like it's just little things like that. Like
Mhm.
you really get to see each other, and I just bowling, laser tag. I think we did like everything under the sun.
We always just like went out to dinner too and just tried foods. It was really
Yeah.
fun. We just kind of hung out and we're just in each other's company all the time because we stayed at the same hotel. And these two are on the same floor. They were a floor like below me, but we all like, hung
Like
out.
she taught us how to play solitaire.
Mhm.
I
We played
never
card
knew how to
games.
play that. She taught me,
Yes.
and
Mhm.
I taught me how to comb my hair.
Mhm.
Like we have so many things.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the best part of bonding. And I gotta ask you then, what is the best kind of ice?
Which one was it? The one because what we were rating it on
Was like crunch.
was yeah, it was crunch, but we were like relating it to or comparing it to Chick-fil-A ice,
Yes.
and whatever was like the best ice was the most like
I
Chick-fil-A
remember
ice.
really liking Olive Garden ice. I don't know why Olive Garden stuck with me. They also had good iced tea. So if you want flavored iced tea, I recommend Olive Garden. I think Olive Garden.
Wow, you guys really went in depth in this. I didn't expect such a you guys remember your ice. That's so much fun. Um crunchy ice. I find crunchy ice to be the best, kind of the almost like snow-like ice that you can kind of chew on, easier to chew on. Anyway, that's not what we're not here to talk about ice, but it's nice to know. Um I'll tell you, what do you guys like about the fall season? What's your favorite thing? Charity, you did spoke a little bit about the blankets and things like that. Sean, what do you like about the season? What do you look forward to, especially these next few months?
Of course, I look forward to the movie. I can't wait to actually see it. Like, it's one thing to watch the premiere, but it's another thing to actually watch it on like the streaming service and whatnot, when it's actually out to everybody, like for the public and whatnot. And I'm also looking for Halloween. I'm gonna go dress up, but I'm still gonna go trick or treating and whatnot. And then Christmas, of course, that's my favorite holiday. Can't wait for that. But that's like a whole different like mood and whatnot. Really. But like Halloween, yeah, I can't wait. Been preparing for it. My mom already got her costume. She got her costume like a week or two actually ago. Cause she has to prepare for Halloween. She's more prepared than me because I don't even know if I'm wearing a costume. But yeah.
I'm so excited for like haunted houses and like going to like haunted amusement parks and like because there's like an amusement park where I live and it turns into like Halloween at like I think 6 p.m. It's my favorite thing. And I get very scared easily. Like horror movies close my eyes, but like I just love the adrenaline. So like when it becomes like spooky season, it's like my favorite thing to watch horror movies, haunted houses. I think we have one that's like outside, like in the woods. That one's really scary, but I really like doing them.
Yeah, I relate with you. I'm a very, very much a scaredy cat, but I cannot want to go to these events. I just did quite a few haunted houses just over the weekend, and I was shaking the whole time, but I was there. Also, have you guys had the chance to see the movie already finished, or are you guys waiting for a premiere?
We haven't seen
We
it
have not
finished.
seen it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm very excited.
All right. Well, what Nate and Drew have done is really brought out the essence of movies I grew up with, and to see all three of you on screen as friends and going on this adventure really took me back to younger days. So kudos to you guys. I'm so excited now for you guys to get to see it, to you guys to hear the score with it that they put it with it. I think you guys gonna enjoy it quite a bit. Um, Thank you so much for your time. I appreciate getting to spend a few minutes with all three of you to talk about Trackers. This movie really has the potential to become a family classic and a fall classic for people to add to their list of movies to watch in the fall. So, yeah, I hope to talk to you guys again in a future film.
Thanks
Thank you so
for having us.
much.
Thank
That
you
means
so
so much.
much.